All right, can you see what's going on?
Hi, guys.
We're a minute late. Let's get, yeah, 1 minute late.
1 minute.
I didn't know if we were gonna get on here tonight or not. Yeah. Oh, dropped you guys.
How you like them apples?
Yes. Yeah, now we can actually read.
Yes.
Do whatever. So we are streaming from the new place.
The new house.
If you can tell with the dirty wall.
The dirty walls.
We have been scrubbing floors, like on our hands and knees, scrubbing floors yesterday. Today we got home from work and we went home and showered up, and then we came out here just to check on the place. But
Check on the place. We want to make sure nothing's happening.
yes, so we just want to make sure everything's good. We're hoping that we have a lot better internet here, because it seems like we do.
Yes, it seems like a lot better internet. Hopefully we have people showing up to come visit with us tonight and let everybody kind of know what's been going on behind the scenes.
Yes, so we have lots of videos coming up for everybody. Well, if we can remember to push the button. Hey guys, welcome.
Hey Josh, hey Redneck Open Quail.
Yes, it has been a go kind of world for us.
Oh, I'm telling you, between working on selling the farm, getting the new place up and going, the truck went down yesterday.
Oh my goodness, we were here till
It was 12 o'clock last night when we finally shut the hood and got that sucker up and going.
working on the truck. And
And
there's
thank God that woman was here,
no.
because it'd still be broke down, because she got up there and got stuff in, put back together that I couldn't get my hands in.
I have a lot smaller hands, so sometimes it's easier for
Yes.
me to be able to get in there and get things done. But it's all teamwork,
Yes,
you know.
teamwork makes the dream work.
As far as we know. What? Playing what? Can you read that?
And cat and mouse with quail that got loose. Oh,
Oh no.
that's not good. Hopefully you get them all caught.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
How many got out on you?
Yeah, that's crazy. They're so little too.
Yeah. It's not like one of picking up a baby chick. You know, baby chicks at least that tall. Quails are like that.
Oh. Well, hopefully you get them all caught before something else catches them. Yeah, because you guys, we have those little kittens that are we put them out back. We're down to 2 little kittens. I don't know if Mama's moving them or something's getting them.
I'm saying Mama's moving them.
But we're down to 2 little kittens back there today. And then somebody dropped a puppy on our corner. Well, a dog on our corner. So, 16.
Yeah. Down to 1. Got 1 left.
Oh my goodness. Aw, you have to run and, I don't know, they're not big enough for you to call them yet, huh? Like tick, 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 or anything like that. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But yeah, somebody dropped off a dog, and he's the sweetest little dog.
He's a good dog.
Yeah.
Listens and
He alerts you. And
that was kind of creepy last night though. Guys, it's 11 o'clock at night, pitch dark. And where the truck was at, I've got a yard light on this side of me and a yard light down here. So I had, a fair amount of light, but he was sound asleep and he jumped up and hit that real low growl. And I couldn't get turned around to see what was going on fast enough with a flashlight. And he just stood up there at the edge of the street just growling. So something was happening, but we didn't know what.
yes.
Hey, Hizway, how are you tonight?
Hey. Welcome.
But yeah, He's a good old dog. He needs somebody to take care of him because we can't keep
No, because our dog, Mayday, he's a lot bigger than him and he'll probably eat him.
I'm pretty sure he'd eat him.
Because this dog is an intact male and Mayday's intact. Also, I need to get him to the vet. Get him not intact.
Unimpacted.
Unimpacted. Oh, see, that puppy's barking. I'm sorry, I call him a puppy. All dogs are puppies to me because they're so sweet. They're just little puppies. So, but, oh my goodness, you guys, it's been crazy.
Walking down the road, he's barking. So somebody's coming.
We have already had neighbors come visit and talk to us, and that's been awesome. Stop by and say, hey, you know, can you kind of give us insight on the house? And they said they had
neighbors.
Yes, and all the neighbors said they had 3 large dogs that lived in here. I said, you can tell.
Large dogs that lived in here. They didn't go outside.
Yeah, so that's why it's been such a hard time. But we did get all the carpets out. Rusty and Josh were here working yesterday.
Walker Farm Band.
Hey, Walker Farm Band. They were here working yesterday while me and Allie were at the wedding show having fun and drinking champagne. But they got all of the carpets out, and so it's made a huge difference. And the hardwood floors, not giving too much away, in the other extra bedroom are amazing. They were beautiful. Like the ones here in the living room, they're going to take a lot of work. And we have already been working, trying to get them back so that way we can sand them. The ones in the extra room are awesome.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that.
Yeah. I think we can do a light sand on those, get those taken care of. It makes me want to peel up a few of the peel and stick tiles in the 3rd bedroom and see what the floor is like in there.
And that could be an issue. I mean, it could be something we do too. Now, the master bedroom is all plywood, so we'll have to put something in there. It'll probably be carpet. Yeah. I really rather have carpet in the bedrooms, but I'm not opposed to hardwood floors throughout because, you know, we do have a big dog and, you know, he sheds and it's hard. Carpet is just nasty.
Carpet is nice. It's comfortable. You don't have to worry about the cold floors in the winter time, and it's soft on your feet. Yeah, that's the only nice part about it. It's dirty. It collects dirt and bugs and.
Yes.
I grew up in houses that always had carpet.
Yeah.
And I love to be able to come in and run a dust mop, real quick, cleans up your floor, mop it, and it looks like new. Carpet never does that.
Right. And we are going to miss our mudroom here.
They really don't like it. Carpets really don't like to be mopped.
Yeah, we don't need carpet. We're gonna miss our mudroom. We have a full size mudroom at the farm. Man, I know, but I was really used to that because we, you know, we kept all our canning supplies in there, and I mean everything was in that mudroom, and everybody just kicked their shoes off at the door, even though that's a hardwood floor. But you know, everybody just did, and but it's going to be good. It's going to be so good. It already feels so much more cozy, more our speed, you know.
Yes, and we're hoping to start painting tomorrow. Our goal, I think, is scrub and paint, and then worry about the floors.
Yeah, because, you know, we already did that bathroom floor, and then we're thinking, man, we've got to go in there and paint. So now we've got to tape things up. And we think we're going to spray paint a lot of it, like use the sprayer for the walls and stuff, or the ceilings for sure. Because Rusty's dad has a...
My dad's got an airless painter, so I'm going to try to get it so we come in here and we just paint the ceilings real fast. Because it'll be the ceilings and the crown molding This house has crown molding in every room, with the exception of the kitchen. And now that I know that, I just looked.
I actually love that idea of the using the closet for extra pieces of hardwood. That is such a good idea, Armida. I am just really excited about that idea because we can replace that with anything. And the one in the master bedroom is plywood, but the one in the other bedroom is not. I mean, it's not plywood. So got to catch up here.
Hello, hello, Jedi Acevedo, we love you too.
That's our nephew, hey. And then walking around. I can just see it. Are you recording this? Please be recording this.
Please be recording this.
And then you can put it in fast forward. It would be so good. Going to be able to make tamales. We actually had to put tamales on hold because we've been so busy. So yes, you need to, when you schedule your vacation time, Doug, we will make sure we have tamales.
Yes, tell us when and we'll make sure it happens.
Hey, Simply Southern Rants. We may end up having to go invade Lynn's house over at Mel Lewis Homestead, and we'll make tamales in her kitchen. She's not here. She doesn't know. We'll just make plans, Kate. Yes, it's been busy, crazy busy. Let's see, I'm just trying to catch up, but yes, that would be good. Redneck Okie Quail, it's Stephen, right?
Yes.
Stephen.
Yeah. If you would take and put that in like 8-time fast forward, you could make a lot of memes for Facebook out
Okay, on YouTube Studio, there's a song called If I Had a Chicken. You could put that to it like really fast. It would be so funny. It would be awesome.
You just have to be careful that nobody in the Tulsa area gets a hold of that meme because
Oh, you'd be on the Tulsa
memes.
Tulsa memes. I'm just waiting. I am waiting because Rusty's going to end up on Tulsa memes at some point in his life. I just know it's going to happen. Some of the stuff that we get into and some of the stuff that Rusty does, yeah, he's going to be on Tulsa memes at some point.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. Hey, Steve, I did go out and harvest some Tabasco peppers. So I'm going to get those in the mail. I think what I'm going to do is just mail you peppers instead of waiting for them to dry and whatnot. I'll just send those to you. And then that way we can kind of get some seeds. And
if anybody else wants Thai peppers,
5 pounds of elderberries.
Tabascos, or Pekin pepper seeds, shoot us a message and let us know, guys, because we will be more than glad to start sending those up. We planted like 30 Pekin plants.
Oh yeah.
They are loaded.
We're moving some of those with us. I mean, bringing some peppers with us because those came from Corpus Christi. They didn't come from a seed catalog or anything. My parents brought those over from Corpus Christi.
Yes, those are true heirloom seeds
so,
because they grew in the wild. That's when we started.
Yes.
What do you call that when you take something out of the wild and you tame them?
I don't think that's the same word.
Sure it is. We tamed them.
You didn't tame them. So, Doug, did y'all end up with chiggers when you picked elderberries? You know, like when you were picking the blackberries, you had chiggers. So elderberries the same way, or do they repel chiggers? I don't know.
I don't know the difference between an elderberry and a blackberry.
Yeah, I've never picked elderberries, but they're very beneficial is what I hear. So.
My dad could tell you, but
Yeah.
he's not here, so we're not gonna ask.
It reached 100 plus heat index and humidity. I washed laundry today and caught up in the house. Good plan, Simply
Yes.
Southern Roots. Oh my goodness, we were out in it today. We were behind on we are behind on our mowing right now, just because there's just not enough hours in the day. And like Rusty said, we were here working on his truck till midnight last night, and then by the time we got it home and got showers and got to bed. It was pushing, yeah. So then, well,
Back up at 6:30.
yes, because the inspector was at the other house. And you guys, it took 3 hours. That's not a good sign. But I'm glad you got caught up on laundry. Do you want to come help me out? That would be great. Okay, awesome, Steve. We will get those in the mail tomorrow. So you can start looking for those. I think I set aside some other peppers too that I'm just going to send to you. I have Lynn from Melvilla's Homestead. I've told her, please start coming and picking this garden.
Nice.
We don't have time and it's gonna go bad. So she was out yesterday. She got a big old box. I was so excited for her. Should be the same, but I tied my boots and sprayed and prayed for the best. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh, we were talking about that today.
Next week.
No, we were talking about that today because I said we need to start setting goals. Because, okay, you guys have to understand that Rusty.
Seeking her pants. I can't ever get her to slow down and make plans.
Rusty is fly by the seat of his pants on everything. His entire life is this way. And I am a list maker, right? So it's like, so I make spreadsheets. I may or may not have made a spreadsheet with pros and cons. No, I'm playing. Anyway, and
spreadsheet.
Oh, it's good. And I'm like, we got to set a goal. I'm goal oriented. If we say we need to be done in 2 weeks, I'm going to push for a week and a half. I mean, come on, let's get some goals. Let's set some goals. Yeah, we don't know when we're moving in. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Armina, we have discussed putting LED lights on the mowers.
Yes.
The problem we run into is
Hey, Rosanna.
we mainly mow apartment complexes. Well, their quiet hours are from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Yes.
So that 2 hours really wouldn't make that much difference. However,
Pause.
hypotenuse. We do mow a large area at the fairgrounds, and we could mow that one at night.
We could, okay, true story. We broke down on the side of the road one night and it took us 4 hours to get the truck up and going and decided to go spend the night at the fairgrounds. We just slept in the truck.
Yeah, we were 15 miles away, and it's like there's no sense in driving 50 miles home. Sleep for 2 hours, drive 50 miles.
And that was nice because we were up by 5 o'clock in the morning and we started mowing and we got that sucker done before it got hot. But like you said, with the quiet hours at the apartment complexes, we can't be on site or we can't fire up our mowers before 7 a.m. and we can't have them still running after 10. So.
And realistically, if we're out there, we were out a couple of years ago cutting down a tree after a storm. And we were out there, guys, we're talking winter time. Sun goes down at 5:30.
Doug says we need a, what is that, Gantt chart with a timeline? I think you should do that. Could you do that and send it to Rusty? That would be awesome.
You'll have to send it to me and explain it. You've got some explaining to do, Lucy. But at about 7 o'clock, people were calling the managers. Hey, they're out here.
Mhm.
And Miss Janet's like, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Quiet hour started at 10. They were so pissed.
Well, and that's, it was during the winter, so it gets dark
It gets
earlier.
dark early, but still,
Yeah.
7 o'clock. Who goes to bed at 7?
That's because they were putting their kids to bed. You forgot what that's like,
Too bad.
you know, but.
Monsters. They ain't gonna sleep anyway.
Michael Sanders says, what up, brother?
Hey, Michael, glad you could join us. I went to school with Michael.
Oh, hi, Michael. Welcome to our channel. I put inflection on your what up, so.
And as you can tell, the acoustics are amazing in here right
Well, you know, the YouTube, there's a channel where these two carpenters sing in these empty houses because they're building them.
You specialize in Christmas songs.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be singing.
She needs to.
No. But Rusty sings really well. He needs to sing.
I'm Bella.
You beller. You're like the cow out there. Yes, but anyway, it's been nuts. Crazy.
Yes.
But we're gonna get it all done.
And back to our plan for moving in, I'm hoping for 2 weeks from now.
That would be great, because right now, like we said, we had the inspection at the farm today, so I don't know what all's gonna come back on that report. Shouldn't be a whole lot, because it is not a government-assisted loan that the people are getting. They are getting a conventional loan. So that should be good.
And according to our realtor, the buyers are pretty chill like us.
They're pretty chill. I don't know that we're chill. I think we are like scattered.
We're chill.
We are FRD, whatever, scatterbrained. So, yeah. What was wrong with the Ford? I don't know, but it chewed my hand up really bad.
I drive a new Ford. It's a 2001. In my opinion,
Hey, welcome.
a lot of guys.
Hi, little Allie. Sorry.
That's okay. A lot of guys that drive these old diesels, they are like I am, they prefer the 7.3. Well, I blew a high pressure oil line. And without that high pressure oil line, you have no power. So literally we were leaking oil bad enough. It's what, guesstimate 7 miles from here to Atwoods, 4.5 quarts of oil on the ground.
I mean, you can follow the trail of him
When we
coming.
left Atwoods, all the way down the highway, down our road, in the driveway, puddle.
Yeah, it was not good. And then here, let me tell you this story. So there were 2 teeny tiny O-rings in this plastic bag that Rusty needed to replace.
Specialty O-rings, only Ford has
Yep, little red O-rings. And we've been carrying them around, and, you know, oh, we can't lose these. Oh, we can't lose these. And we put them in this cubby, and we put them in this cubby in the truck. So.
them. Because you can replace every O-ring just as fine, you just wait till you need it, right?
See, what did I say? What did I say
You
about
don't
life?
have time to do all that.
We live in crisis management,
We wait till there's a crisis,
and then we manage
she
it.
manages it.
So he said, I know what you're talking about. Okay, so the little bitty O-rings. Well, Rusty was outside, and he had gotten them out when when his mechanic buddies had showed up, because he needed a specialty tool, right, to pop that little,
Fitting.
yes, off. Okay. So he had showed up, and they were out there talking and whatever. I was still with Allie, or I had just gotten here from the wedding show. And thank goodness I went home and changed.
These 10 notes, we're at the new place.
Yes, we are. So we got here, and then his specialty tool didn't work, but he told him you can back those out and you can just change them and with a wrench, so it's real slow going, right? Like little bitty.
But I did like his, he told us to be mechanics, they take and give a quarter turn, you take a drink, quarter turn, take a drink.
You'd never get done. You'd be so hammered because it's like a little bitty turn. So, well, then after we got that all taken apart, Rusty said, "Where's those O-rings?" And I said, "I don't know." And he said, "I think I got them out." We could not find the bag with the O-rings. Well, I looked under my son's truck, and they had blown under there. And so these 2 little O-rings, there was only one in there.
They're $10 a piece.
So there I am on hands and knees searching. I've never prayed so hard in my life.
You
I'm
got
like,
it like Steve, didn't you?
yeah, he's out there chasing the quail. I'm like on my hands and knees. in the grass. I told him, I feel like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, you know, because I'm being real easy because I don't want to flick it somewhere. It was crazy. I was just thinking curtains would help the echo, but the audio overall is good. Oh, well, good. Yes, we were just talking about the echo. We're like, hey, this is a good singing place right now.
We are live every Monday night at 6.
Every Monday at 6. And ooh, what are you cooking? I've been watching your videos, and I like your quick. Oh, I was watching your TikTok. Yes, and you had the quick summer snack with the candied onions and barbecue sauce. Oh my God! Yeah, on a tortilla. It was a tortilla, right? Tortilla with cheese and then candied onions and barbecue sauce and a brat. That was so good. It looked so good. Yeah.
We're rerouting. We're going forward.
Yeah, it needs a lot of furniture, Tim. It's gonna need a lot of furniture. It needs a lot of cleaning and a lot of painting first. So yes, we are at the new place, and
we got furniture in here.
Yeah, we were gonna do this out on the front porch.
We got 3 lawn chairs. We were gonna do it on the front porch, but it's windy. It's hot.
We stayed in the heat all day. Yes, TikTok is so much fun. Yes, and they're fixing to ban it, so you'll have to start putting your stuff on Instagram. Try it. It's so good. It looks so good. Yes. Yep. Steve says, I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
We know you're chasing a quail around with a net. And it's so funny because I'm seeing you with like a butterfly net, right? Like when it's
I was like Elmer Fudd. I'm thinking of you. Yeah,
okay, we shouldn't laugh at you. That's not nice.
We're not laughing at you, Steve. We're laughing with you because, brother, we are there all the time.
We are. Crisis management all the time.
Rachel said last night, she said, if anybody tries to find us, she's not there. Oh, we got new tweakers today. So, yeah, well, you know, probably, but they'll get to know us and know that, hey, this is normal behavior.
Oh, okay. Well, my next thought was I was going to take the shop back out there and just start vacuuming the grass. Check through the shop bag. They have thought I was a tweaker at that point. Hey, Crazy Shepherd, welcome.
All right, Mike. Glad you came to see us, man. Check out the rest of our videos. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, it would be super fun to hang out. I'm telling you, it is crazy all the time.
Are you in northern Florida?
She's in the Florida Panhandle.
In the Panhandle.
Yes.
Well, we could just go to St. Augustine and stop by and see him on the way to see Aunt Karen.
Aunt Karen's in St. Augustine. We haven't been to Florida since 2015. Yeah, because we've been that busy since 2015. It's crazy. He says that's what I've been doing. Oh,
I thought maybe you had to stop back out there.
Poor little quail. Oh my goodness. Okay, this seals the deal, Steve. We can't have quail. Rusty's be out there. Like, help me move the quail. He's have a shop back.
It worked really good because you can put 2 on the outside. You can just suck them in and shoot them right there. So you're putting from one case to the
next. See, there's an idea. We've only been back for 5 months ourselves. Yes, I've been watching your journey. I'm like obsessed with you guys, Missy Stalker. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys have had such an adventure, and you guys have so many animals. I'm like, yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Hidden Oaks Homestead, y'all need to go check out her TikTok, check out her channel. I mean, they've done some stuff now. They've had a life. It's awesome. But that's funny. Oh no. This is our life.
I knew how to make sun-dried tomatoes. And it was gonna be a really good video too. I was gonna take my dehydrator to the front porch, set it on the table in the sun, throw some tomatoes on it. They're in the sun, they're dry. It's a lot faster, it's a lot cleaner, and I can get a lot more done that way.
Yeah.
She told me no.
He told me this morning when I was still half asleep. And he thought it was so funny. And I just looked at him like, that's not even funny. And he said, so he repeated it. And I said, it's not funny. He said, I'm going to put it in a dehydrator. I'm, oh! I was still half asleep. Y'all crack me up. Oh, we crack ourselves up. If we can't laugh at life, oh my goodness.
You can't laugh at yourself, go home.
Yes.
You know, I mean, and that's what we really try to live on. I have the hardest time struggling with that, so I have a hard time laughing at myself.
Okay, I laugh.
Reverse it myself, really easy.
I laugh at everything, and it's kind of an issue sometimes because when things get really intense, I laugh at everything except for Rusty's jokes early in the morning. So when it gets really intense, I laugh, you know, at inappropriate times. It's just, you know.
99% of the time, that's what snaps me over. It's like, oh, that's dumb.
Yes, but we went and toured, Allie and I went and toured a wedding venue
The Lazy
yesterday.
One, we're live every Monday night at 6.
We missed one week in there.
Oh.
Hey, Kevin! So, yes, we went and toured this venue, and Allie was just like, oh my goodness, I love it, blah, blah, blah. And I said, just wait till you see the price tag. And she said, well, she's scheduled another tour and stuff. And I said, you got to understand that these places run 10, 20,000.
I want Dad and Josh to come and see
Yeah, I said, that's fine.
you.
When they start talking price tags, we're gonna bow out. We'd be like, there you go, kids. Y'all just go there and talk about prices. We're gonna, you know, we gotta go. We have to work on the big house.
Quit, but yeah, my fault, the little one missing so far. I need to see now.
Oh man, you still haven't found the one little one. You know what? Do you have cats? Have you checked your cats?
I'm sorry, Cheech and Chong just went through my mind.
He said, Kevin said, hey, sorry, I'm here now.
That's all that matters, Kevin.
That's right. So, yeah, but these wedding places, oh my goodness, and the vendors, it was really cool. We stopped and had there was a little bar. It was like a little camper that is a traveling bar, and they had like blueberry lavender lemonade. It was really good. But hey, Ed's attention to detail.
Yeah, how are
Welcome. So yes, it was pretty cool. And then what I did kind of push her towards was a wedding planner.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good for her.
And I agree with you. I think if she's gonna splurge on something, a wedding planner is the way to go.
Yes, because you guys have to understand that my daughter is very headstrong.
Let's get relocated.
Oh.
Oh.
Who was that that said let rocks plus a bag plus a river?
I think it was the heat for that, wasn't it?
I think so. So anyway, it was. I think she needs to she's headstrong. She knows what she wants, and her and I clash. So I'm like, yes, get a wedding planner. I think that's a good idea. But I do love that she's including me. That's awesome.
Yes, and that's what I told Rachel. She said, well, we got so much work to do at the house.
Okay, you know, y'all have a good evening.
Have a good night. She said, we got so much going on. I don't know if I can go. I said, you need to go with that. This is mother-daughter time that you've got to go. Make sure that you take care of that and enjoy it. So I took Josh, and we come down here and hung out for the day. He was a big help. We were staple full of the sun and guns.
Josh, Allie's fiance, he's 6'2", How tall is he?
6'2",
He's tall.
6'3".
Of course, I'm 4'11", so everybody's tall, right? What's for dinner? Yes, Hidden Notes. What's for dinner? I want to know.
Like her mama?
Probably. You asking for a friend? Yeah, I think that's the issue. We're too much alike. I think, yeah, Hidden Oaks is making dinner. So he said, what's for dinner? I'm like, yeah, I want to know too, because she's cooked some really good stuff. Everybody to the Florida Panhandle. Until she reached out to yeah, we don't like each other. There we go, this is good.
We got these crazy lawn chairs, you know, the little collapsible,
Yeah.
cheap ones from Dollar General.
So when you sit, they sit like this. So we have to sit way far apart. I guess you could, there we go. And then I can, oh, we could go back to back. Yeah, there we go. It still looks like a split
See,
screen.
if you lean forward just a little bit, it's just like a little bit of a crack right there.
Oh, wait, let me change them.
Just like that.
Okay.
Is that better, Ed? Sorry, guys. This is the kind of things we do every day.
It was a split screen. I could just reach out and touch it. But
That was a nice touch.
Two.
Easy to pod.
Pretty much. Yes, definitely. But anyway.
The only time, Ed, that we have done a split screen is in our video we've been in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
And
And it wasn't a split. Yeah, it was. Because I couldn't be there. That was hard. We're always together. So it was like, it was really hard.
rough.
Yeah. So spent 5 days in the hospital from a spider bite. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I was just checking. My phone went off.
Just checking in.
Yes. No, opposites attraction.
No, the only opposite here is gender. That's the only opposite we got.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we
We
started
are
out.
opposite because I'm a little more organized, like I was saying earlier. I'm scatterbrained, but I'm organized.
She's a list maker, to be honest. The
Chaotic organization.
first time we went camping,
Yes.
she's like, okay, I have my list. I said, list for what? She said, everything we need.
We had 3 little kids.
I told her we need tents, sleeping bags, outer mattress, and some food.
We
She
had
said,
3 little kids.
What kind of food we taking? I said, hot dogs and marshmallows.
Oh no, oh no, no, no. I made tortillas. I took rice in a jar and made
Rice and beans in a jar.
rice and beans in a jar. I had stuff to keep the kids entertained. We did scavenger hunts. We did, yeah, we had a whole van full of stuff by the time we went. But nobody ever got bored, and they weren't allowed to have their
No electronics.
electronics. So I mean, it was actually pretty cool.
It was.
We need to do that again. Our kids aren't little
We
anymore.
need to take the kids.
No, because they're big now. They're not fun anymore. They wouldn't stay there. They would be like, okay, we've got stuff to do.
Hospital in spite of my once, at least I think it might have been the 409, my youth leader sprayed on it to kill the venom.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That is
Right.
crazy.
You know what put me in the hospital?
It's not what put
Epsom
you.
salt.
It was not what put you in the hospital. Okay, he had a spider bite and it kept getting worse. And my mom said, go soak it in
Soak it in Epsom
Epsom salt.
salt and draw it out.
He did, and then it got hurting worse. I can't imagine 409, which I'm allergic to 409 anyway. 409 and Simply Green, I don't know what's in those. but it makes me feel like I can't breathe. So I say it and I'm like, oh. So, oh my goodness. You can lost your leg. Was it on your leg? I was just saying leg because it was on his leg, but yeah, you can lost your leg. That's crazy. Man, nuts.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
I'll tell you how tired we were last night. I just got home, got a shower. Of course, we got grease head, toe, and we're on the nasty old truck. I'm in the shower, scrubbing my leg. It's like, dude, this oil will not wash. Okay, stupid. That's the bruise from the spider bite. That wasn't oil. That's how tired I am.
He has a permanent bruise where that spider bite was. That's okay, Ed. I understand. I think our internet actually works better here than it does out on the farm.
Yes.
But yeah, we totally get it with the internet being.
Yes. Country internet. Gotta love it.
It's
Gotta
hard.
love it.
Yes. So, but yeah, he has a permanent bruise, but the hole is not that big. Like
So it's about the size of a dime.
a lot of people say they end up with this massive hole that never.
I say it's just a pink spot about the size of a dime. It didn't leave a hole and indention like people a lot of times get.
Right.
It's got the size of a dime in the middle and the bruise about that big around on the calf.
Ooh, 6 weeks in the hospital with a heart attack. He's been there on that one too, Steve. Yeah. Rusty has had open heart surgery twice. He has 17 stents, and he only has 2/3 of a functioning heart. Yeah. So he's like the Grinch with a little heart. Whatever, I'm just playing. He is amazing that he can still do all the things he can do. But yeah, 2/3. So a lot of what is it called? Experimental procedures.
Yes, there was the one that I attribute, the doctor I attribute to saving my life was an experimental surgery.
Hey, overworked Gardner, welcome.
I can't remember the man's name, but I can't name him enough. I mean, he's the one that saved my life.
Yeah, yeah.
So
all of this was before me, so you can't blame me. I was after recovery.
She's the one to see.
Yeah, I made his heart grow. That's the story I like. I'm just gonna stick with that one.
That's her
We'll
story.
be watching and supporting. Thank you so much, Ed. You are awesome. Thank you very much.
Make sure you get some videos of your little to-dos on your flooring and stuff that you said that you thought we were going to have a lot of those coming up. So we want to see what you got going on too, man.
Yes, absolutely. What's your injection fraction?
The last time I knew would have been about 15 years ago. They told me, all I can tell you, I don't know my injection fraction anymore. They told me 15 years ago I'd have been 33. They told me I had the heart function of a 70-year-old man. And that was shortly after that the cardiologist told me, hey, you need to go home and get your affairs in order. And I looked at him, I said, I'm not understanding what you're saying. He said, you need to go home and prepare yourself. And I said, for what? I'm kind of slow on the uptake. He said, you're going to die. I said, we all are. He said, you're going to die in a few months. Wrong. Like I said, it's been 15 years ago, and
Amos would have been 4.
Yeah, I had a 4-year-old at home, and I told him, I'm going to go home and I'm going to raise that boy, and I'm going to teach him everything I know, and I did by the time he was 4.5. And now I just get to watch him because he knows more than I do.
Yeah, his is 15 to 20 right now. Goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to be careful, especially being out there chasing quail in the heat.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
The heat is a killer.
I mean, literally.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like the cold more than the heat, but I cannot do the cold at all. So
No.
we
Like,
just hang out inside and we make tamales.
Yeah, we do a lot of cooking.
Lots of
in the winter.
tamales.
Yeah, that's crazy. The cold is bad, like shoveling snow, anything like that, and the cold, walking across a parking lot can have detrimental effects. So yeah, Rusty had he's had, of course, cardiologist appointments like crazy with the VA, and the last one. Well, not the last one. It's been a few years ago. They told him he was doing really well, but they also say, "Hey, how are you feeling?" And then if he says, "I'm feeling okay, cool, come back in a year," and I'm like, "That didn't even touch you." Oh,
Hey, white family.
hey, my family.
Well, that being said, I did go to the cardiologist last winter.
I'm glad you're still here, brother.
Decided that I was gonna try to start driving again, over the road. So I had to get my medical card for my CDL, and I had to go get a cardiology checkup. And we walked in there, and when I made the appointment, he says, "I need all of your medical records." Okay. We walked in with a chart about that thick, and Rachel's got it. I check in, the nurse says, "Did you bring your medical records?" And I said, "Yes," and I handed them to her. She goes, "It's gonna be a few minutes before he can see you." Okay. And we kind of laughed, this guy is in for a treat. They did the stress test that day, and I got done with that, and the nurses were like real skittish, real jumpy around me. I'm thinking, what? I mean, this must be bad, because they've never acted like that. I went back out to the waiting room, and Rachel's like, "What's going on?" I told her, and we're both automatically like, "Oh my God, this is not good." The doctor calls us back. He says, "If I didn't have all these papers, I'd never know you had a bad heart." And I have tried really hard. We have tried really hard. I can't even take all the credit for it. Rachel has taken very good care of me and pushes me to take care of myself. So
Yeah, Rusty, when he sees a cardiologist, he like the cardiologist's eyes glaze over when they see his records. They're like, "Oh, let's talk."
Has
a CPAP, has heart rhythm issues, but she has it under control with meds through blood thinners, etc. Wow, it's crazy what medicine can do,
Yes.
So,
Modern medicine, and good Lord above is why he's not here today.
yes, lost my CDL, never got it back. That's why Rusty has kept his going. He's
I
like,
continue to renew it every 4 years. I pay that stupid $75 or $100, and they're like, well, you have to have it. I don't.
just keep renewing
Keep
it.
renewing that sucker because I don't need it. But if something happens, it's just like the homesteading thing. We always know that if something happens, I do have an avenue to go so I can still provide.
So, Wide Family Farm, the CPAP machine, is she only having to use that at night like you normally would? Like you just use it at night, or does she have to like take time out during her day and use that? I don't know. I've never heard of it being used for arrhythmia, and that's really cool that they can use that. I haven't heard that, but yeah, that's really neat. Yeah, I'm glad she's doing good. Your husband's a truck driver? Yes. Rusty and I, by the time we got together, Rusty was done trucking, so that's a good thing. I don't know how you do it.
I believe a man is only built for so many miles, and I reached.
Oh, Steve says they won't even do open heart on him. God, meds, but eat right and vitamins. Yes, God plays a huge role in all of that. I agree with that, Arnita. And eating right, Rusty recently was diagnosed with diabetes. So
we're not going to talk about that half-gallon ice cream I ate for lunch.
that was my fault. It was hot.
It wasn't a half-gallon ice cream.
It was really hot. I said, can we stop at the dollar store? I want ice cream.
So then we stopped at the dollar store and sure, she said, got 3 or 4 bucks. Yep. You know what I'm getting? I said, cookies, ice cream. I said, oh, dollar store.
We do try to watch, you know.
We
and-
do watch it real close.
Yeah.
My doctor's happy with the way where we're at, so.
Yes, so.
Yeah, she would have a heart problem. If she was.
It's just stubborn. Can you read all that?
She wouldn't see that. Yeah, she's working to get a better mask. It's only
at night. So there's a difference between sleep apnea. Yep. Okay. There's a CPAP machine and a what?
Be a BiPAP or BPAP.
Yeah. So one is forced air. Look, diabetic. Yeah. One is forced air, and the other one, how is it?
One is constant airflow. The other is only a puff as you take a breath.
Right. And so your parents, your dad's on the one words, I don't know. Anyway, but they were having trouble with one or the other because like that, didn't want to wear it. It was just too much air, which I can't imagine either. I have sleep apnea, but I'm not diagnosed. I only know that because Rusty says he wakes up in the middle of the night and I'm squeaking because I can't breathe. So I can't imagine having the forced air, you know, all night. So yeah, I can get that. And his mom, she was supposed to wear one. She stopped wearing hers because it made lines on her face. And she said, I don't want to have to go to work with lines on my face. So yes, I understand that. I'm on pure vitamins. It's brought my weight down. Wow, that's good. That is really good.
Rebel ice cream was a godsend on my low to no sugar diet.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. I did keto for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, and I dropped so much weight. But then as soon as I could, I was like, I gotta eat ice cream. So.
Doug says he has a secret and just automatically what I need.
Okay, well that's awesome. That is awesome. I think that would be really neat. Can you see the rest of these?
The only thing we missed, I think, was Steve said he wished they kicked that defibrillator back. I sympathize with you, and I will definitely keep you in my prayers. My ex-wife's dad had a defibrillator, and after seeing the trouble he went through with it, I'll never have one.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that. I mean, a lot of comments about that kind of stuff, you know, studies on it and everything. White Family Farm says, yep, wouldn't fit her face, so she wouldn't wear it. I see, that's Rusty's mom. It's like, it leaves lines on my face.
These lines on my face, Mr. Jackson.
Nobody cares. All I want is my mom to be alive.
That's cool. They have a smaller one. She only has to put it over her mouth, and that is, I bet that is a lot more
As much as I use the nasal
comfortable. It works well. That's awesome. I need to do
pillows.
something. Yeah. Yep. Well, and if I could get back on the keto thing or the one of those things and drop weight again, I think that would be all right. But yeah, just crazy. I tell Rusty, man, my knees hurt. And then I said, well, my knees are going, eat a salad. Put the ice cream down.
More ice cream.
So yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? All the different things that people live with and have to do to
Yes.
get through.
Doug's got my mind going over here a little bit.
Okay.
He's talking tamales.
Mm-hmm.
You start talking ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we try fried ice cream?
They do have fried
I
ice cream.
know, let's try it.
Why?
Have you ever made fried ice cream before?
No, but you can get it at the fair.
Well, I know, like when I go to the fair, it's $40 to get a little bit of scoop of fried ice cream.
And Cricket Pizza.
I'll pass on the cricket pizza.
Oh, see you later, Doug. Yeah.
Hey, Doug, we will try to check you out. What time you going?
ready for our 1,000 sub giveaway. Good job! Yay, that's so exciting. I'm so excited for you guys. And then Steve just has one that goes over his nose.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And that's a good thing too. I don't know if I'd rather have it probably over my mouth than over my nose. Because that'd be hard. Either way would be hard.
I remember being diabetic, but I had diabetes when I was pregnant with my son. And I had a hard time losing, I lost 5 pounds. Hey, 5 pounds is amazing.
Yes,
Good job.
congratulations on that 5 pounds. It is hard. It is so hard to lose weight. And, there's just so many factors. You would think as active as Russ and I are that I would be able to lose really fast. It's hard for me to lose weight. Congrats, His Way Homestead. Seriously, that is awesome. Yes, so excited. His Way says, I'm doing the naked and afraid diet. I stand in front of the mirror naked and I'm afraid to eat. That is awesome. Hey, Two Family Homestead,
Hey,
welcome.
welcome.
Yes, that is so funny. Yeah, maybe that's a good diet to get on.
Gary had a pathway says he has to brush his teeth in the dark because he scares himself looking in the mirror.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's something with mirrors. I don't get it. I think they just need different mirrors.
Interesting. So what's your channel? Yes. His Way Homestead.
His Way Homestead.
That's their channel, and they are awesome. Doug and Shelly are always up to something. They're good, they're bad, they're ugly. I loved.
Oh my goodness.
Love the squash plants. That's crazy.
I'll turn the camera around here because that's what she said.
You're laughing so hard. Hey, Smith Family Ranch, welcome. But yeah, it was that was a really good, bad, ugly. All of them were really good.
Oh yes, we learned a lot
Yes.
of good. We learned a lot of bads, and found out our ugly's not as. We're not the only ones that had ugly.
Except for when Russ got stung by the wasp. If you haven't gone to see our good, bad, and ugly, it was the funniest thing. I had to edit that just right to cut out the profanity. He reached down and that wasp just stung him, and then he says, "That was ugly." Oh my goodness. I was trying to see. Man, we came in from work and got showers, and I think I still have grass in my contacts because I'm like having a really hard time seeing. Yeah, it's because it's small and they're foggy. I had a lot of ugly with my cucumbers. You know what? Our cucumbers, I looked out on our way over here to the new place, looked out, and our cucumbers are done.
They're done.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're just like pop, 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 produce, and then done. So what took over our garden was the spaghetti squash. I mean, just took over everything.
Rachel and her mom said, "We're gonna plant these seeds over here. We've never had any luck getting them to grow in that little strip of the garden." And you put what, 6 seeds out there? I think 12 plants come up. I mean, they did.
Off Kilter said mine was pretty much all ugly and just got worse. It is hard to get into a rhythm and to be able to continue to keep things going, and the weeds. That's what I'm excited about here, that we're going to have one area for garden. Back on the farm, it's 6. Well, it's 6 gardens, all spread over like 2 acres. So by the time you get done with one garden, the next garden needs full attention. And speaking of, we should be watering right now because the tomatoes are not doing well. But and the peppers are probably all going to be really hot.
My grandma said I had a lot of ugly with my cucumbers.
Right, that's what we were talking about. The cucumbers just, going. Yay, yes, Steve, I'm glad you went over to check out Doug and Shelly. They are awesome. You will
Yes.
love their channel. We got our fall garden started and seriously can't wait. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for
Steve,
you.
over there on his way, make sure that you go over and watch the video and leave a comment, otherwise YouTube will take that stuff away
We
from you. It'll
wanted,
unsub you from that channel.
yes, I wanted to get a fall garden started so bad, but since we're in the middle of the whole moving thing, we're gonna wait and we'll do that next year. I'm just learning the succession planning thing and really honing in, because before it was always just throw seeds.
All right, G family, thanks for stopping in,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks so much for stopping by. We got to weed fabric, otherwise we would be doing nothing but picking weeds. Yes.
Yes.
And grass, oh my gosh, the grass is crazy. So I think we're gonna try the weed fabric, once we move here.
I think we're gonna try the weed fabric, and we've really been talking, Haas Tools has a watering system that we're really talking about trying in, and that would save us a lot of time and a lot of money.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
we're still in that experimental stage till we can figure out what Steve says, I want.
I'm trying to see. We're both blind.
Big man, I want a chicken. Maybe I want a quail. Maybe he needs a bigger net.
Oh my goodness, that is too funny. That poor little quail, you know he's gonna wait. He's probably out there roaming around now that you're inside, and as soon as you poke your head out, he's gonna like hide again. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot better. I'm really thinking that we need to try instead of the weed fabric, try the weed like that. I don't know what it is. It's not fabric though.
No, just a weed barrier.
Yes.
So see, and that's what I liked about, I was showing him with that.
Oh, what's bees? Sorry, Steve, we can't see that. You
Sorry.
couldn't see the.
Couldn't see the bees.
We're scared of bees. Okay, I'm scared of bees.
I'm not scared of mice, don't like the little buggers.
Cardboard under your soil is perfect. Kills weeds, and as it breaks down, it's great compost. Yes, that is a great idea. And I think that I know we're going to do a lot more of the permaculture stuff. So we're bringing our pigs over, and we're going to let them kind of root around and
We'll let them
till up.
work that soil up good.
Yes.
But that watering system from Haas Tools, he puts that hose, for lack of a better term, under the soil, plants his corn seeds on top of it.
Yeah. So.
And then you're only watering exactly where you need water, and you're not having to water all that wasted space.
Right. Yes, bees are expensive. All of the stuff that goes with it is crazy expensive. But if you guys start bees, we need to do some bartering, you know?
Yes.
We have cardboard down around some areas. Hey, Mama Farm, welcome. Thought I would jump in for a few minutes. Still got to go get eggs.
You gotta go to the store and get more eggs, come on.
Oh my goodness, guess what? We got rid of all of our chickens, all except for all of our laying hens. We have more that are supposed to start laying next month. So it's our next round, and we didn't plan that right. So
We had a little gap there.
yeah, we have a gap, but it worked out good because we're moving them. So yeah, I miss the farm fresh eggs. I miss them so bad. Hopefully we can do better once we get over here. Yes, you do use a lot of honey. I love to use honey as sweetener, like in tea and things like that. I do like.
Oh, honey on toast,
Oh yes.
honey on bread, honey on crackers, honey on cereal,
He's a bubble gum over
honey
here.
on cornbread. I just like honey.
All my girls eagerly await my arrival. Aww.
That's awesome.
Yes. There's nothing better than going out and all your little chickies come running.
There is too.
Yes.
It's when they all come running to you, you know that they were hatched.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I miss the girls. We still, like I said, we have the ones that will start laying next month, so, we've got to get them moved over
We've got
soon.
one little old lady out there that was too elusive to catch. So she's out there teaching another young one how to behave and act like a chicken.
Yes, so we have 2 extras out there, just kind of running around. And our little feeder pigs got out of their pen, but there's a bigger pen now that we don't have the goats. So they've been rooting around in the big pen and they are in heaven, let me tell you. They're doing good. We were
home heaven.
We were on our way to work this morning and Russ said something about Pippa, because we have Pippa the pig, and we have Miss Piggy, right? We just call them Pippa and Miss Piggy, but then we have a black and white chicken that we called her Peppa because we had Salt and Peppa. So he's talking about Pippa and Peppa and
We've been having all the other chicks.
Your roosters are sweet. Oh my goodness.
We have never had a nice rooster there. I take that
50
back.
chickens and 5 roosters. We have a rooster right now, but he's still little. He's still young.
We've had, I lied to you. We've had one nice rooster.
Oh, we had a lavender
Lavender
Orpington.
Orpington, guys, he was that tall. I mean, just this massive. And I could walk out there and he'd be up on top of the coop. I walk out there and just stick my hand out. And come on, Blue. And he'd jump right off on my hand. I mean, he
Yeah,
was just like having a parrot.
his disposition was so awesome, but I think that's the Orpington. You know, just an Orpington.
We got 120 layers and about 30 meat birds. Growing out.
Just one rooster. Doofus, the king of the roost. Aww.
Doofus.
Wow, 30 meat birds. We just took 27 chickens to process, and we ended up with like 96 pounds of chicken.
96 pounds of meat. And
Which, I say 27 chickens, we had
18 meat birds.
18 meat birds, and the rest were the old flock. And so they're soup birds. So they were quite a bit smaller than the meat birds, but still, that's just crazy. Central Bee Supply shipping is outrageous. Ooh, I bet. I think bees is kind of the trend right now. So it gets, you know, anything that's trendy is going to be really expensive. And I know it's crazy to think of something homesteading that is trendy, but I mean, everybody's kind of jumped on the bees right now. And
Bees and chickens.
yeah, so I think
Doofus is a big Easter egg.
oh, that's so awesome. You know what I like about the Easter eggers? Does he have the chops, you know, where it's out like this? We had one laying hen that she had the chops and she was an Easter egger. So I called her Birdie. Bertie, not Birdie. So, because she reminded me of Burt Reynolds. I called her Birdie. Bertie. Yeah. Aw, that's awesome. My mom used to have a rooster named Rufus. But we had a little.
What our last rooster's name was.
He was cussed out a lot. He was mean. Well, and then we had this little bantam, little bitty bantam, and he was so mean. We called him Tater Tot.
Oh, and Tater Tot.
Yes. Most counties will have beekeepers club, and you can buy used equipment. That's a great
That's a good
idea.
idea.
Good thinking there.
And definitely check out Amazon.
And yeah, Craigslist, you just have to be careful on Craigslist, but, and Marketplace, sometimes you can get stuff off Marketplace pretty cheap. If people, there's also a group on YouTube. It's a page, it's called Free,
On Facebook.
on Facebook, it's like Free Homesteaders. I can't think of it, my phone is dead, or I'd look it up. It's Free Homestead. Like you can get animals and everything on this page where people just post.
Doofus stands about 2 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it sounds like our Blue.
Yeah, Blue was like that. Our lavender Orpington was
Wow.
huge. And
And
then,
he just come up missing one day.
Never understood bantams. There's not even enough meat for one nugget. I know, we talked about calling chicken nugget, we call them tater tots instead.
We were cleaning up a property,
Yes.
and this guy says, hey, y'all want a rooster? And we've been talking about this poor rooster out there all by himself, and nobody lived in that house for a couple months. We're like, well, you know, we were looking at him, but we really don't need a rooster.
And he was so little, and he was cute.
And
He
he
had
told us,
run from you.
he said, watch this. He walked over there close to him and turned his back, and that little sucker just stood there looking at him. He's like, yeah, he's gonna call me a liar now. So we're working, we all laughed, and he gets ready to leave. He comes over and says, hey, just so you know, I put your rooster in the box. He's over there beside your truck. Okay, well, we got a rooster. Well, we had to quit for lunch. We ran into town to get something to eat, and we had some Sonic tater tots left. It's like, well, you need something to eat. So Rachel dropped a tater tot in there. So let's see if he likes it. He ate those tater tots like they were golden
Poor
girls.
baby, he had been out there free ranging.
And
I mean, free ranging. Nobody was living in that house anymore. We were cleaning up the property for these
he
people.
ate a medium order of tater tots in about 5 minutes.
So we named them tater tot. But anyway, you guys, I know there are other lives going on. It is already 12 after.
His way's on right now.
I think so.
I
I'm not
think his
sure.
way's up right now. They're doing their 1,000 sub live.
Yes.
So make sure you go check them out. If you haven't already subscribed, go see what Doug and Shelley are up to, because they are a.
Yes, and you guys, we're gonna go ahead and pop off here so we can jump over there. And you guys, thank you so much for joining our live and coming and chatting with us.
Yes.
And putting up with our craziness. And we will be posting more videos soon, and we will see y'all next Monday.
Next Monday.
So until next time, God bless you guys.
Guys, there's the same thing in here.
Uh,
Let's get ready to rumble.
we gotta go.